grand a weekend, and then you put $1,000 on a game, you're like, ooh.
You can't escape it. It's on the shirts. It's on the boards. It's in every ad break. The logos of betting companies are now as much a part of football's visual identity as the club crests themselves. We've reached a point where for many fans, the big question on a Saturday isn't just, will my team win, but what's my bet builder for the match? It feels like a hostile takeover that happened while we were all just watching the game. So, how did we get here? How did the beautiful game become the betting game's most valuable player? Welcome to False 9. Today, football betting. Who wins, who loses, and what it's doing to football's culture and economics. Here's the question that'll guide us. Has betting become rocket fuel for the modern game, or a handbrake on its soul? This is modern football fandom. In 2025, betting isn't just a part of the sport, it's woven into its very fabric. It's on the jerseys, it's all over the stadiums, it dominates social media feeds. It's changed the way we, as fans, talk about the game. To understand how we got here, we need to look back. In the UK, the modern industry began in 1961 when betting shops were legalized, moving it into the mainstream. Then, the internet changed everything. The rise of online platforms in the early 2000s made betting accessible from your laptop. But the real game changer was the 2018 Supreme Court decision that allowed each American state to legalize sports betting. This unleashed a tidal wave of investment and marketing from companies desperate to capture a new market. The scale was unprecedented. Here in Europe, the reaction has been a mix of embrace and resistance. Countries like Spain and Italy have introduced strict advertising bans. And in a landmark move, the English Premier League announced that from the 2026 season, betting sponsors will be banned from the front of matchday shirts. It was a clear signal that the landscape is shifting.
Is an increase in harms from gambling for people who are under the age where they should be legally allowed to engage in any gambling.
The numbers are staggering. We're talking about a global industry projected to be worth over $100 billion. This isn't a small-time operation anymore. It's a sophisticated digital machine powered by data and algorithms. So, what does this machine look like for a fan today? If your idea of betting is walking into a shop, the modern reality will shock you. We've moved far beyond simple bets on who will win. Now you can bet on hundreds of micro-events within a single match. The next corner, the next yellow card, the next throw-in. It turns 90 minutes of football into a continuous betting opportunity. Algorithms process real-time data to adjust odds instantly. For the companies, it's a precision engine for profit. For the user, it's a constant stream of engagement. Let's follow the money, because it flows through every part of the game. Marketing. Betting companies spend fortunes on partnerships with influencers, podcasts, and fan channels. Data. Leagues sell official data to bookmakers, making the odds incredibly fast and accurate. Sponsorship. For years, betting sponsors have been a major source of income for many clubs, funneling tens of millions into the game. Taxes. Governments collect significant revenue from regulated betting. And it's all delivered through the device in your pocket. With live streaming, push notifications, and one-click betting, the experience is seamless. Features like Cash Out are brilliantly designed to make you feel in control. But the mathematical advantage always lies with the company. They haven't just created an app, they've gamified fandom itself. On one hand, the benefits are clear. Betting revenue has provided financial support for clubs. It has funded advanced data analysis that has changed how we understand the sport. And for many fans, a small, responsible bet adds an extra layer of excitement to watching a game. But the downsides are serious and cannot be ignored. Let's start with integrity. A recent report flagged over 1,200 matches worldwide as suspicious. This highlights the immense pressure on the sports ecosystem, particularly in lower-tier leagues where the temptation for manipulation is higher. Then there is the human cost. Studies suggest that while most people bet responsibly, a significant minority develops serious problems. This isn't just about losing money, it's about the devastating impact on mental health, relationships, and lives. And the players are not immune. They are human. We've seen high-profile cases like Toney and Tonali receive lengthy bans for betting breaches. Their stories are a stark reminder of the personal struggles that can happen behind the headlines. And on a personal note, as a fan, it sometimes feels overwhelming. The constant integration of betting can make it hard to just enjoy the pure narrative of a match. A missed penalty isn't just a moment of drama, it's the trigger for countless lost bets. The line between being a supporter and being a consumer feels thinner than ever. So, where does this leave us? What does the future hold? The trend is pointing towards more regulation. We will likely see stricter affordability checks and more prominent responsible gambling tools, making the process less frictionless by design. The era of blanket betting sponsorship is fading. Clubs and leagues will need to find new partners, potentially leading to a more diverse and perhaps healthier set of brand associations. The battle for the sport's integrity is a constant one. As betting markets become more complex, the systems to detect foul play must become even more sophisticated. Furthermore, the merger of betting and media will deepen. The question is whether fans will embrace this or eventually push back, demanding a space to enjoy football that isn't intertwined with financial speculation. Football embraced the betting industry's money. Now, it must manage the consequences. The future character of the sport depends on getting this balance right. So, what's the conclusion? Betting has brought undeniable investment and innovation, but it has also introduced significant social and ethical challenges. My message is this: be informed. If you choose to bet, do so with strict limits and see it as entertainment, not a source of income. If you don't bet, understand that you are still part of this story, because the industry's decisions shape the football world we all share. And if you or someone you know is struggling with gambling, please know that help is available. Organizations like GamCare in the UK or the National Council on Problem Gambling in the US offer confidential support. There is absolutely no shame in reaching out. If this conversation resonated with you, I would be incredibly grateful if you subscribed to False 9. We are here to explore the big questions facing modern football. Now, I want to hear from you, from all over the world. How do you view the relationship between betting and football in your country? What changes would you like to see? Let me know what we should investigate next. The role of data? The future of club ownership? The conversation continues. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and keep supporting the game you love.